What's up, nerds? Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block for March 30th, 2018. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Dirrig, and alongside me, as always, that retro code, Edward Varnell.
Sengoku 3 is out. Yes, I'm so happy that it came out.
I don't know what any of those words mean together.
Sengoku 3 is a beat 'em up from the Neo Geo series. It's one of the samurai games that I used to play back in the arcade days in the 90s.
Ah, that explains a lot.
Yes.
Anyways.
I have been blessed with a gift from some person so I could get the game.
That's what you're going to spend it on, huh? We're going to fight later.
Oh, no, because we have a particular game that we're going to be talking about in what we've been playing section.
I know. I'm just kidding. But anyways, before we get into what we've been playing and everything, got a few housekeeping notes to take care of. Wow, why is this picture off? Wow. Okay. Still recording. I'm sorry, guys. If you're watching the video version, the pictures are moving around. Because I was covering some stuff because I was recording something the other day. Thanks. So, anyways, some housekeeping before I move on with Pow Block. For anyone who is trying to listen to Nerds Gone Rogue proper show on Google Play, that issue should now be fixed. There was an issue from when it stopped posting episodes after episode 68, and I had to fix that issue. That issue should now be fixed for anybody who wants to listen to me, Matt, and Moose ramble on about random stuff. So that's fixed. And I have applied for all of our shows to be on Spotify, TuneIn, and there was one other one that I put us on. So there's going to be more options to listen to us, as well as Stitcher, iTunes, Shout Engine, and all the other normal podcast apps. So
yeah, I got to see if I could get on Stitcher.
Yeah, Stitcher is really easy. I'll send you the partner link.
Okay.
After the show, it's easier than trying to get it on iTunes. It's ridiculously easy.
Well, iTunes is a mess.
I know. iTunes takes forever. I changed the NGR logo and the Nerds Gone Platinum logo like, I don't know, 3 months ago, and it just changed. So, I mean, yeah. Anyways, but that's the housekeeping. What's up, Ed?
Yay!
Oh, I thought you were about to say, hold on a second. I was feeling that vibe. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching our YouTube stuff. Our channel has grown a little bit in the last week or so. And I'm pretty proud of what we've done as a group, and you know, not just me and Ed with Pod and Play and Pow Block and Expansion Pack, but everyone. You know, our Sea of Thieves stuff is going well, and our new PlayStation Trophy Hunters show is going really well. I can't believe he played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 for the first episode, but look, you know, we kind of just let the Platinum guys do their own thing and just be like, you guys do you, and we'll just be over here playing good games. Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah, I had to work on Jason's audio. It was kind of hard to hear him.
Yeah, I mean, he's still trying to figure everything out, and I mean, he's using XSplit instead of OBS, so I couldn't really help him. So Lee and Ray were like messaging him back and forth, and that was kind of like a test thing. But I made him like an overlay and a screen for him to do things on there. So, you know,
everybody root them all because Tony Hawk's Skate 5. It's a mess.
Yeah.
And why has that game picked up in sales? Like, I sold like 2 copies of that game like the past week at work. I mean, yeah, it's on sale, but I'm just like, why y'all want this game? And I can't tell them not to buy it or anything, but if they want to, go right ahead. I was just like, I wouldn't touch this with a.
Oh man,
with anything.
Look, I like Tony Hawk just as much as the next guy, but like, that game looks rough. Dude, when he was playing it, I literally thought he was playing Tony Hawk 2. Like, the graphics are bad. I was like, what are you playing? I was like, are you playing Tony Hawk 2? And I got really excited. He's like, it's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. I'm like,
this is like a PS2 game. Worse.
I'm like, there's 3DS games that look better than this. But
this Super Nintendo game that look better than that.
Also true. Let's see what else. There was something else I wanted to get out there. At the top of the show, you probably heard, or you may have heard. It depends if I get it recorded in time or not. But an advertisement for a book called Killers. My cousin has published a book through Amazon, and it's available in a paperback copy and a Kindle, digital Kindle something. I don't know how that all works, but it's a novel where this guy is like a serial killer, and he gets taken in with a group of serial killers who go out and perform. It's kind of like, it almost sounds like Dexter meets X-Men a little bit. So if you want to check that out, you can go to killersnovel.com and check it out. But he's been working on that thing for a long time, and I'm proud that he finally got it out there. It's cool. It's a cool thing. Wish I had the time to do that. But anything else? Is there anything else? Nope. Okay. Ed, what have you been playing?
Okay. So, going to start off with Switch. Finally beat Bayonetta 2, the Switch version. I need to get back to starting. I need to start Bayonetta, the first one, because I never beat the original one. So, I'm hopping into that while still playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and some other Switch games. But I want to talk about Blossom Tale. I enjoying this game, dude. Like, it's really good.
You mean a Link to the Past too, almost?
Well, this is the problem with it. Link to the Past is like historic. It's certified great. It's pretty much quality. Like highest quality, like AAA, and one of the best Zelda games that Nintendo has released. Blossom Tale is middleware in the sense that there's still parts that's slippery, like with your movement, the analog controls when you get to your menus, it's kind of finicky. Like, you try to move a little bit and it'll skip like 2 spaces. The bomb throwing is off because it feels like you press B to put a bomb, but sometimes it just like automatically throws it. Like, it's very weird. And I'm not saying that the game isn't bad. It's very funny. I do love the layout. It's a game that you should own. But it is very indie, and it doesn't even reach the level of Link to the Past. You could tell the quality difference of a 60.
Well, yeah. I mean, I feel like that game is more of a homage to the game than yes. Like, hey, we're trying to make the best Link to the Past copy we can. Like, I think it does a good job at what it's trying to do, and I mean, not that the game is the best game ever or anything, but I enjoyed my time with it. I want to go back to it because I've been meaning to go back to it recently. I just haven't had time. I've been trying to finish this Portal stuff I've been doing with Larry, and just been trying to do a whole bunch of other things that I just haven't had time to go play anything for me, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but it's not a bad game, and it's on sale right now for Switch, and I think people need to buy this game. It's worth the purchase, and even if you don't get it on the sale, it's something to have on your Switch because it really is good. I mean, I see the Zelda influence. There's just some there's just some technical things that could have been tightened up a little bit better, but overall, I'm like really enjoying it. I love the fact that the magic meter on there is kind of used for your special weapons, but it automatically recharges. So, I mean, it's not too punishing or difficult. The puzzles are really good. Um, I'm at the first actual dungeon in the game. Not the way that they set up. I did all of that part. But I'm really enjoying it. This is a game that I hope gives me a good, I want to say maybe 6-7 hours of fun. Like I hope it's something that I can sit down with and just pretty much play and enjoy. Um, so Blossom Tale, it's a very great game. I really do like it. I want to see more from this developer. He probably does have more projects out. I still need to do the software update every time I play it. I skip the update because I'm in my car waiting for something, and I'm just like, I'll just play Switch right now. And then Blossom Tale is a game that I'm playing. Moving on to Xbox One. Got back to Ori and the Blind Forest. And I talked about the part I was having a problem with. Well, I finally got past it and I beat the second area. And I'm getting closer to the third part of the game, where the forest would get something would happen with the forest, and I'll probably fight that bird. But it showcased more of the story that was shown, and it kind of explains why the owl is has his eyes set on you, like to destroy you and stuff. Yeah, still having a problem with the coloring, with Ori being that light, and just when he mixes in with a light blue background and there's a lot of stuff happening around him, you kind of get lost and distracted because it takes away your focus on where you need to be at and what you need to do. So but I got past it. Hopefully I get past the game. Might write some thoughts on it. And what I hope part 2 is, because I'm looking forward to playing Ori and the Will of the Wisp. I'm looking forward to play that. But for right now, that's pretty much all I've been playing. Haven't touched my 2DS. Haven't touched my PS4 in a bit since a certain pot and play. But I'll be jumping back more into those games a little bit later. Not after this episode, but a little bit later on in the week, because we do got Easter coming up, and I might have some time to like really dive into a multitude of games. But that's all I've been playing at the moment.
Cool. Oh man, what have I been playing? Well, I've been playing Portal. I still don't know if I really like that game yet. Like, I like the idea and I like the concept of the game. I just don't know if I like the game itself. I'm still trying to figure that out. Gonna finish it first, and then I kind of want to see how it all plays out and everything, because it has me intrigued. I just need to finish it. I just need to power through this last area and kind of just finish it. What else have I been playing? Jeez, I've been playing a little bit of Doom on Switch. Really, really enjoying it. I was just sitting on the couch the other day, and everything I tried to pop in, I popped in Splatoon because I wanted to play some Splatoon. There's an update. Wanted to play ARMS. I was like, well, while Splatoon updates, I'll play ARMS. There's an update. Wanted to play Mario Kart. There's a Mario Kart update sometime in the last 2 months. So I updated that. I wanted to play literally every single game I put in my Switch, there was an update for. And I think all the games are updating for the 5.0.1 update that happened the other day. So I was like, I'll put in Doom. And Doom had an update. I was like, no, I'm not waiting for another update. So I just put it in and started playing. Dude, Doom in handheld mode runs like a charm. It runs so good. I cannot believe Panic Button got that game on Switch still. I still can't believe it. And it's like, yeah, I understand like the 4K patch came out for Xbox One X and PS4 Pro today, but like I don't care, man. I am playing Doom on the couch while we're watching bad TV, right? And I'm just like, this is amazing. This is just awesome. And so I probably played about a half hour of Doom. And then I played a lot of Puyo Puyo Tetris, just Tetris. I've been really in the mood for like good puzzle games lately. Mm-hmm. So I've been running through that. I had enough gold coins through my Nintendo to buy SteamWorld Dig 1 because nice. It was on sale this week for $5. And I had like 700 points or whatever, so I spent like 600 of them with tax and everything.
Yeah.
And I got it for free. I got SeaWorld Dig 1 for free. So I tried that out because I had never played the original one, and I was like, it sucks that I played 2 first. Like, I got my hands on 2 first. But, like, this game kind of, it feels like the first game. You know, like when you try to go back to in a series, when you try to go back to a first game after you play the second game, like that's exactly what it feels like. Not that it's a bad game, but like I heard their interview on, must have been NVC or something, and I was just like, I was really like, I want to support those guys because they do really, really good work. You know, and it's like I want to support.
That was last week's NVC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I listened to it. Go ahead.
And I was like, man, I would love to like give them more money, but like I don't like I'm kind of like saving money up for PAX next week. So I had enough coins, so I was like, you know what, I'll do it. Like I'm sure these coins Nintendo will like find a way to give them my $5 or something, you know. Right. So or I guess like $3.50 if you take the 30% Nintendo takes, whatever. Sorry, I had to do the math in my head. It's probably wrong, but I don't care. And then what else was I playing? I put my Switch away and I pulled out my 3DS, and there's always like 3 games I go back to on my 3DS. It's Box Boy, and I'm making my way through Box Boy now. Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm still like, when I in the mood for Fire Emblem, I just pop that one on.
Still need to beat that.
And then I play, and I was like, as much as I like Puyo Puyo Tetris, like that version of Tetris, I always go back to my 3DS and play the Game Boy version of Tetris. Like, it's the only way to play Tetris, man. Like
it's so weird that you mentioned that, because I think, you know, of course, like I had the original Game Boy and I played that like faithfully on Christmas
I did
Day.
too. I've played Tetris so much.
But then I played the Nintendo version on the NES, and I was just like, dang, like I stopped playing the Game Boy version because of the NES version, and not the one from Tengen, like the one that Nintendo released. Mm-hmm. I spent probably about 3 hours trying to always beat my score, trying to get past level 10 after getting like 100 and like 5 lines.
Yeah. I just, man, Tetris was like one of the first things I ever really played a significant amount, because like, yeah, we had an Atari, and I played Kaboom. I guess Kaboom was like really the first game I played a ton of, but like I got the Game Boy, and that was kind of like, the Atari was always like, I get to play with Dad's toy, you know. Whoops. And like it's so weird when I talk about it, because like my dad was so into the Atari 2600, and then he never played video games again. It's just like this weird, like, he was so into it. We had so many Atari games, and then when the NES came out, he just stopped playing games. Like, I don't know if adding the extra button was like too much for him or whatever, but like we just never played again. And like there's still a series I want to do for NGR at some point, and maybe I'll do it, I don't know, maybe like in a couple weeks or whatever, where like, and I tried to do it on DNA like 3 different times, and every single time the recordings would screw up somehow. and I called it I called it Dad's Turn, where like I would sit with my dad and have him play like modern video games since he hasn't played since Atari. And like it was so funny watching him try to play New Super Mario Brothers, trying to watch him play and that's like the least complicated game I showed him. And like I took my Wii U over and we played Wii bowling. And like that was my dad like loves Wii bowling. Like he loves it. He loves Wii sports like in general. And that's like we played a round of golf, which he like dominated at because my dad used to be like a really big golfer. He beat me in bowling, golf, and tennis. I was like, I'm done. I can't.
But that's cool that your dad how he started this gaming. It went away for a while, and him playing Wii Sports just kind of rekindled, but like really show his professional skill, how good he is at that kind of sports.
Yeah, and like he wouldn't even like look at the screen. Like when we were playing golf, right? My dad used to be like really good at golf, and like he wouldn't even like look at the screen. He would like pay attention to his swing and like how far he was swinging back to like judge the stroke. And he's like the best Wii golfer I've ever seen in my life.
Oh wow.
And he only played it like 3 times and he was so good. I was blown away. It was pretty awesome.
I probably would have been messaging just be like, your dad is amazing. My mouth is agape. I am speechless. How the heck did he hit that shot?
I know. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. So I'm gonna try to do that at some point before my kid comes, because I'm not gonna have any time, after that comes. And I want to have content to be able to put out while I'm taking time off, which is like, as much as I'm looking forward to my kid, I'm not like I just. In my head, I'm like, I want to make sure we have stuff ready to go for when, because I'm sure, like, you and Jesse are going to take over Arsenal X for a while, and, NGR might do stuff without me for a while, and this show is like, we're going to drop this to probably 1 day a week through just for a little while, so I don't know. I'll worry about that in a couple months. Like probably May, I'll start figuring it all out. But
yeah, I think me and you will both probably be set and getting the stuff ready. Because, I have an idea of where I want to go to for my new job, but it's not certified yet. And then I got to figure out how that scheduling is going to go with NGR. Then when you take your break, it's just like, well, Arsenal X is already covered, so that's no problem. And Pot and Play will be done by then.
And we'll probably have like the new whatever like the Nindies show will have already in probably post production by then. Maybe like, I don't know. I think we decided we wanted to do 12 episodes of that too. So, we'll have that in post-production by that time, and then it'll just be ready to be uploaded and that kind of stuff. But so like that show I just talked about, Dad's Turn, something I really want to do before that. But other than that, what else was I playing? I was playing. I jumped back into Sea of Thieves on Monday night, and I think that game is... I think it's fun. But I think it's the more people you add to the game, the more fun it gets. And like, I like the idea of this being like a super, super casual game of just like jumping in with your friends for a few hours and getting treasure and then hopping out. Like, I like the idea of that. I don't care that this game is a 7.
And I think that's why, you know what, I would give him more of a like an 8.5 at this moment. if I had to go by a numbers thing, if I had to rate it with like my Yoshi coin thing, I would be like, yeah, like a 4 out of 5 Yoshi coins will be for Sea of Thieves. Because I just think, and I think that's probably why I asked you guys, like, do you feel like Sea of Thieves is Microsoft's like Splatoon? You know how you could jump in. There's not much content right now, but later on throughout the months and throughout the year, more content is going to come, and it'll bring players back into the fold to have fun with it. Like that's kind of how I'm seeing Sea of Thieves in a way. I mean, it might have some problems with not a lot of content that people are saying, but I think once more of that drops, I believe it will. I think it'll see its full potential like later on in the year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think like I don't think that this game is. A lot of people are like comparing it to Destiny or one. I'm like, it's not even the same type of game. Like it's
Right.
not a like it's meant to be an open sandbox for you to jump in with your friends. And like I'm not like defending it because I like the game, because I think this game I personally think this game needs more to hold my interest longer than just like a squad goals recording or like jumping in with Jesse on the weekends or whatever. But like at the same time, this game doesn't need to be super, like, it doesn't need to be super progressive. It doesn't need to be an RPG. It doesn't need to be like a fanatic loot thing. Like, it just needs, like, I like going on treasure hunts and getting the map and looking to see where the islands are and stuff and the treasure, but like, it needs to build on that, right? It needs like okay, well, if we're going to go do this treasure hunt, we got to fight more than just skeletons. What if there's like a NPC pirate team that you have to go like take over? And like we were kind of getting to that with the fortress on like the last, I don't know, 45 minutes or whatever. Mm-hmm. But we weren't like, we didn't have our levels high enough with the I don't know what you call them, the factions, I guess. And so we didn't have like a key to get through the fortress, and we didn't have the right weaponry to fight the skeleton captain. And so like I've been looking up a lot of stuff on this game, even though I haven't really been playing a lot, because I'm interested to see what the progression is, because there's no typical progression system, you know? So like I'm interested to see what the progression is, and earlier today they announced that someone hit legendary pirate status, a Twitch streamer who's been streaming it since launch. So I'm interested to see what that is. So I don't know. We'll see. But I really do like Sea of Thieves. I think it's an interesting concept, and I'm interested to see like what content they add in the future, what kind of like holiday events they add, what kind of cool kind of cosmetic items they add. I want to see how you can upgrade your ship further on. So, but yeah, and I know this is Nintendo Pow Block, but Sea of Thieves and Rare are tied to Nintendo in some fashion, and I know even like Nintendo fans are probably somewhat interested in Sea of Thieves for like at some point. So
yeah, and I enjoy it. I'm not playing it regularly. Like I'll play it with you guys. Like I'm not jumping on to play with other people because of various other things. But yeah, just like you, I enjoy it. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah. That's kind of all I've been playing. I do plan on playing something for myself this weekend. That's the plan. That's the goal. And I know it's like Easter weekend and Passover and all these holidays are kind of merging together. Next week I'm going to have a lot of time, which is something. This is the other thing I wanted to bring up. There's not going to be a Friday show next week because I'll be at PAX. And if anybody that listens to this is in Boston, tweet at me or, send me a Facebook message, tag me in the group or whatever, any of the groups, we'll hang out. You can come hang out with me and the people I'm going with. So it'll be a good time. I'll be the giant dude wearing an NGR radio shirt. So
You might get a picture from me, just be like, "Yay, awesome!" Like I'm doing a mid jump in the air or something.
Yeah, dude, I'm so excited. I'm gonna try to go to the Indie Mega booth because there's gonna be a lot of Nindies there. I'm so excited,
dude. Like literally record, and you already know I will be right. Depending on if I'm working or not, I will be right by the computer, and if a mini block comes up, dude, just let me know. Just be like, okay, like what have you been playing? What is being shown? And do you look forward to this game?
Like, yeah. I'm gonna probably do some Facebook Live stuff. I'm probably gonna do some, 30-second Instagram videos if I can. I'm probably gonna tweet a ton of stuff. I'm gonna charge my video camera. I'm gonna take it, I think, to just in case. I'm gonna take my laptop just in case. If we do a mini block, it's probably gonna be a Google Hangout style thing because I won't have my setup here. But I know we hate Google Hangouts, but if I do, we got to do what we got to do.
Okay. I'm still down. I will be ready and just be like, okay, I need to know the biz. Like, I'm super excited for all you going. Yay!
Yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait for PAX next week. It's gonna be. We're leaving at like 3:00 in the morning on Wednesday. I'm like, can we just leave at midnight on Tuesday and just drive? Can we just do that instead?
Oh no, next Wednesday?
Well, this coming. Like,
this come okay.
6 days from now. 6 days. So
great. Oh yeah, because I'm off that Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna try to get a couple more Switch games ready to go. Because I'm driving, but like we're taking my car, but I know I won't be driving the whole time. So I'm so excited for my Switch games. I can't wait. Can't wait. I might actually find some time to play some Kirby because, we kind of talked about it a lot and then we haven't really talked about it since it came out. So
yeah, because I haven't started it yet. I'm sorry, everybody. I tried to get to it, but
hey, if somebody wants some Kirby coverage, just email us at nintendopowblock@gmail.com and we'll try to get some Kirby in to talk about it a little bit. So, man, I'm so ready for dude, April's already here, man. Like Labo and South Park are coming and Donkey Kong. Like 5 weeks until Donkey Kong comes out, man. 5 weeks from tomorrow. And then Hyrule Warriors and Dark Souls and Mario Tennis and Captain Toad and then my baby.
Dude, boy. Just the amount of indie games that's being announced and the Neo Geo ACAs and I'm doing my best to not even think about what's going to be coming in the summer during E3. Like,
I can't even think about E3 right now, man. I can't. Because if I do, next week, I think if there's not a lot of news, we should do an E3 prediction show. Man, I think we should do that. Maybe even if it's just a mini block, we should just do it.
Yeah, because I'm preparing myself, and I hope people are not trying to leak stuff or anything, because I know in May they'll probably be showing pictures or when they start building their sets and stuff. We'll have a discussion later on.
Yeah. All right, Ed, why don't we get into some of these news bits since we're 40 minutes into the episode? There's actually quite a few interesting things to talk about this week. Mario Odyssey is adding 2 new outfits. This comes from Game Informer. The new Satellaview and baseball outfits arrive in Super Mario Odyssey. Nintendo has revealed that 2 new outfits are now available in Super Mario Odyssey, which will only cost you some in-game coins. The 2 outfits are made up of different hats and body pieces, much like every other costume in the game, and are purchased at the in-game crazy cap stores. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Mario can live out his long-lost Major League dreams with a baseball helmet and shirt. He can also go to space in an astronaut outfit, referencing a Japanese commercial for the Super Famicom Satellaview, and add on that downloaded broadcasts from satellites for special games. So, awesome. More outfits in Mario Odyssey. That game didn't have enough already.
Okay.
But, yeah, man, more outfits in Mario Odyssey. That game just keeps getting content like crazy. Like, all the Switch games, like Mario Odyssey, just add it to the list of ARMS and with 6 months of free DLC, and Splatoon with all this DLC, and just so much.
You know what? I kind of would love to have 2 new worlds come with these costumes.
I wouldn't be surprised if at E3 they would announce a Mario Odyssey DLC that's like $15 or $20, because there's been 2 levels teased like crazy lately, and it's the Luigi's Mansion world and the Super Mario Sunshine Isle Delfino level. So,
ooh, I would love to have like side stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. Yeah. Oh, I could not picture Luigi's Mansion done in Odyssey.
Dude, I mean, no, they would just be teasing me at that point. I'm like, I just want Luigi's Mansion, please.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We already know that we want it on Switch.
Yeah.
We already know that.
What a great game.
Dude, I swear, like, if they were going to release, like, Luigi's Mansion, they would have to do Sunshine. Like, you can have your Luigi's Mansion. I need my Sunshine. I need that game to come back. I love that soundtrack in the gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll take any GameCube game you want to put in HD on Switch. I'll be first in line. Like, I will trade my PlayStation 4 for one for all the HD GameCube games. Like, please.
Amen.
Can I get an amen? Nah.
Amen.
Yes. Love it. Love it. Oh, man. Dude, just wait till next week's NGR radio.
Oh.
Oh, man. I'm just going to throw it out there. The Moose memes make an appearance on the show. That's all I'm going to say. It's the best.
I have to see this now.
I can't tell if he was like really mad or if he was just like, this is funny, but you're making fun of me, so I'm mad, but I'm going to laugh anyway. But it was funny. All right, next news story. This comes from Nintendo Life. Race for the highest score in Mario Kart Monopoly. Do not power slide past go. Do not collect 200 coins. We're quite fond of Monopoly Gamer Edition. This collaboration between Hasbro and Nintendo was more than just a simple skinned Monopoly board. It was a fresh Mario Party-esque take on the classic property trading card game, with a splash of Nintendo's most popular iconic IP. It looks like the upcoming Monopoly Gamer Mario Kart Edition will continue this trend as you race around the board throwing shells and dropping banana peels at each other in order to collect coins. Of course, the famous Monopoly properties such as Mayfair and Park Lane. Hey, we're British. That would, in the American version, that would be Park Place and Boardwalk.
Yes.
The slightly more fantastical Rainbow Road and Bowser Castle take their place. So, I mean, that's cool. I think these Monopolies are cool. I remember the Zelda one just was released, like a year ago, 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then they re-released the Super Mario Brothers one, which is really cool. Like, the pieces are awesome. Hold on. There's more to this story. Monopoly Gamer Mario Kart Edition will include 4 playable characters: Mario, Princess Peach, Luigi, and Toad. At a later date, Power Pack add-on will be released. Yep, that's right, DLC for a board game. We'll introduce Bowser, Rosalina, Shy Guy, Metal Mario, Donkey Kong, and Yoshi as new playable characters, which you can play. No word on pricing yet for those. So,
okay, so I've there's a Mario Monopoly gamer already out there. That's not Mario Kart thing. And those pieces that came out were like $3.99, like $4.99, $3.99, depending on where you go. Because some of them were exclusive to Toys R Us at a time. And so to see, I'm loving this board. I just love the way that it looks. It looks really nice.
Yeah, it does.
This would be like the 5th Monopoly game that Nintendo has done with Hasbro. Because you mentioned the Zelda, you mentioned the Super Mario Brothers one, but they also got the Pokemon one.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, that might be with the Pokemon company, but pretty much people think of Nintendo when it comes to that. And yeah, these boards look really good. I don't really play Monopoly because I don't have no one to play it or play it with me in my area.
We could play online. You know what would be cool is if you bought Monopoly for Nintendo Switch, it came with an amiibo card that you could scan into Monopoly, and it would turn the Monopoly Switch game into that physical board game.
Huh? Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Man.
Yes, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Yes.
Oh, so good. That's so good.
Yes.
Man.
But and dude, can I tell you, Nintendo and Hasbro, they really made a lot of money for those that Monopoly gamer one with Mario, because those pieces in that game was flying out throughout the holiday. Like, people were trying to collect everything. So I can see this doing the same thing. I'm going to assume, hopefully, Target would get it first before everybody else, because people were probably going to be at Target trying to buy this game.
Yeah.
In its pieces.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Monopoly's a cool game, man. I like Monopoly, but I don't really have anybody to play it with. So.
I still prefer Uno, but.
What about DOS? Did you see the sequel card game to Uno called DOS?
Yeah.
Ugh. That's a real thing, everybody. That's not a bit. DOS is a real game that they just put out, and it's literally marketed as the sequel to Uno. So, if you don't believe me, you can look it up, and we can talk about it later.
A mess.
Oh man. Our next news story: the popular PS4 indie game Iconoclast the creator of Iconoclast might be teasing a Switch port. This comes from Game Informer as well. Joachim Sandberg, the creator of Noitu Love and Iconoclast, might be teasing a Switch port. Sandberg posted a picture of a light switch on Twitter, the international symbol these days for Switch ports, or might just be posting a context-free light switch for the hell of it. It would not be terribly surprising if Iconoclast came to Switch. His previous games came to Wii U and Switch before, and the HTML5 based engine that was used to build Iconoclast supports the Switch. So if you haven't already finished the game on PC or PS4, there's a spoiler-filled conversation below. And look forward to it on Switch. Our take: this game would be awesome on Switch as usual with indies. So,
and everybody has heard me saying that I don't want it on Switch because it just got buried on PS4, and I think it's a fantastic game. If it does come to Switch, I know people are gonna be like, we want physical for it. For this game, and I do recommend, if those who have a PS4 or if you got PC, give it a look. If it really piques your interest. If a Switch version does get announced, I'm definitely double dipping, dude. I'm definitely getting this game on Switch. But I think for right now, I'm glad he didn't kind of He's just like, well, I do have a publisher, so but I can't really say anything at this time or anything. He's just like, I do love the system though, so
I guarantee
that's good to hear.
I guarantee you that'll be a whatever the next Nindies showcase is. It'll probably be E3, and I guarantee you that this is where we're going to see Hyperlight Drifter, Crashlands, probably this King of Cards. I bet they're holding for E3. Like all Hollow Knight, maybe. Like I bet they're holding all these big things for E3.
Yeah, I was reading the interview on Game Informer, and I know he was just like, he doesn't look at numbers and stuff, and I was just like, you know what? You say that because I think these numbers were low on Steam and PS4 combined. I think if this game comes to Switch, there's going to be reports how well this game sold.
Well, it's going to be like every other indie game where it's like, hey, it sold better on Switch than every other system combined. Like, it's just, that seems to be, like, I feel like a broken record when we say that all the time, but it's true. Like, they did a feature about, like, indie developers indie games not making money on Steam. And I'm just like, me and Corey just talked about this, about indie developers making money on Switch. And I don't even think that even when it was on Vita, they were making that much money. I think these numbers, I think the numbers are going to jump, and we're going to be reporting on more great stories of developers making a profit off of Switch. Yeah. So I mean, we'll be seeing that soon for sure.
Oh, it's a day one purchase if it gets announced.
Oh yeah.
If it gets announced, I don't know if it got any kind of exclusive deal with Sony.
I'm sure
at this time.
I'm sure they did, because Nintendo was killing it on indies, and Microsoft or Sony needed something to slow down that news, because on the indie front, not that like Switch isn't killing it anyways, but they needed something to slow down that positive talk on a competitor, so.
But the bad thing about it is Celeste like killed that. Like Celeste, like regardless of how you looked at Celeste, released around almost the same time as Iconoclast, and it sold a little bit better, and Nintendo still end up getting the story because it sold better on the Switch.
Yeah, even though I think, like, honestly, with like the Switch's D-pad issues and everything, not that like it has a bad D-pad on the Pro Controller or anything, but like I think the place to play platform, like those types of platformers right now, is on PS4, because that D-pad is better than the Joy-Con D-pad or circle button thing. So,
well, I think with Iconoclast, you can play that really good with the analog stick. So I don't think you'll have a problem with it if it comes to Switch.
Yeah.
But I do what you mean when platforming like that. When you need tight platforming, you need that cross directional pad.
Yeah. So I want to see Iconoclast, and I want to see what was the other game? I was literally just thinking, Guacamelee or Guacamelee 2 for Switch.
Yes.
E3. So
Champion Dish, dude, I would love for them to do a 2-pack. Like, I would love this. If you pre-order Guacamelee 2 for Switch, because it's going to probably be, I don't know if it's exclusive to PS4 when it comes out. But if you pre-order Guacamelee 2 on Switch, you get a free download for Turbo Championship Edition.
Yeah.
Done. I would pay the $20 to get that game like right away.
Yeah.
And you get extra coins for sometimes for pre-purchase and stuff. Oh heck yeah. Give me that money. Give me that extra 10% of coins.
I love you so much.
I'm just saying. Guacamelee is phenomenal.
I know, that game's awesome.
It's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And yeah, I need to just rebuy the Turbo Edition, and I can't help it.
Oh man. Our next story, it's a small story, and it's kind of like a reoccurring thing, and I don't remember if we talked about it on this show or if we talked about it on Arsenal X, but we'll talk about it anyway. Phil Spencer is still willing to let Banjo and Kazooie appear in Smash Brothers if Nintendo wants them. A fan of Banjo Kazooie tweeted out to Phil Spencer and asked the Xbox boss, "Are you still willing to let Banjo and Kazooie appear in Smash Brothers?" Spencer replied with one simple word: "Yep." Banjo and Smash wouldn't be the first time Microsoft partnered with Nintendo in some manner. Minecraft and Rocket League have full crossplay functionality through Xbox One and Nintendo Switch, and you even have to log into Xbox Live to play Minecraft on the system. So, little is known about the upcoming Smash Brothers. Expect to hear more soon. So, I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, I want this person to Smash. I want this person to Smash." Banjo and Kazooie, like, out of all the quote unquote third party characters that make sense for Smash, like, their moveset is built for Smash Brothers. I feel like they could be like a somewhere, like, if I don't even know how they would control, but I feel like Banjo would control a lot like Donkey Kong, just kind of like big and slapping things around.
I will actually go for Joanne Dark from Perfect Dark to be in it if I was going to do rare. We're gonna
fight.
Not saying that Banjo wouldn't fit this game. I'm down for it. But I guess I'm thinking of like a female fighter that I could kind of main in Smash. Cause like I love Samus, like that's my girl. Zero Suit Samus, I should say, that's my girl, and I would love to see her enjoying the dark get into it, like literally fight. Now, don't get me wrong, Banjo-Kazooie, I don't know what his super would be. Like, do you beat people with a big musical note or something? Like, did you like?
No, they would put on he would like. The Mumbo Jumbo would come out and turn the character into like a rocket ship or something.
Oh goodness, I forgot all about that. Like the level design, like, because that's Nintendo, Rare, Microsoft, and Namco Bandai. Like, do it. but yeah, I would just like, give me Joanne Dark. Like, I want to. Her with her red hair, I would just love to go in and literally just beat fools. Like, she'll be like my support system or something, like my second main. But yeah, I think it's cool. I'm up for it with Phil Spencer. And if Nintendo, if they could come with a deal or agreement to let it come in, $4.99 for a character, or actually like a $7.99 pack, you get the character and a level and a special like soundtrack or something. Like, I would be down for that.
Yeah, I think the best way to do it would be DLC. Honestly, I don't think you need to. It's just like, in terms of third party characters, I think the way they can be most profitable is to just do that instead of like just including them in the main game. But we'll see. Look, I still want a new Perfect Dark game, but make it like a Splinter Cell-esque spy game, or almost like Metal Gear 5 open world spy game, whatever.
Ooh.
So I still want
that. Would be interesting.
Ed, we've talked about this on Arsenal X like 5 times.
Well, did we?
Yeah.
I work too much.
I can't wait for Jesse to hear that, because he's just going to start cracking up.
Oh, don't worry. Jesse's going to message me and be like, "Yeah, we talked about this." And yeah, I'm going to get 15 messages from Jesse. Just be like, you know what? KLC hot sauce barbecue.
Everybody tweet at that retro code on the Arsenal X timestamps where we talked about Perfect Dark.
Yeah, please, everybody do that. And while you do it, just say hashtag pancakes. Because I love you all.
Oh, Ed, I love you so much. Sometimes a little too much. Okay, so Ed, we got a few game announcements this week. I'm going to skip some of these smaller news stories since we've already been going for like an hour. So we got Lego The Incredibles announced, which I'm excited. I love The Incredibles. I know you don't care for the Lego games all that much, but I'm excited for Lego.
No, it's not that I don't care for them. I just don't play them.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's just other games that come out, and like I think like the last 2 Lego games, like Ninjago, and there was another one, like another movie one that had just came out. They was like back to back, and I'm like, dang, y'all just came out with one. But I love The Incredibles. Yeah, I'll pick this one up.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. There's an advertisement for a Game of the Year edition for Injustice 2 that includes all the DLC characters, and
we already knew that. That's.
I didn't know that. Okay. Gosh. Ugh. The other.
It's a fighting game.
Shut up. Shut up. I just want my Ninja Turtle. Shut up. The last piece of news here, Dragon Quest XI has been announced for the West. Now, the PS4 and PC versions are coming. They have a release date for September 4th in North America and Europe. It's already out in Japan, the PS4 and PC versions. The Switch version will not be released this year. However, it'll probably be sometime early next year. And the news Ed's the most sad about is the 3DS version will not be released in the West at all.
And I have thoughts.
Wait, at first I was like, if you can get it on Switch or PS4, why would you care about the 3DS version? But the 3DS version allows you to play in like the 16-bit style, right?
Yeah.
That's like the whole draw of the game is you can play in either style and up to a certain point, and like the 16-bit styles on the bottom screen and the real games on the top screen.
Right, and a lot of people in Japan played the game on the 3DS. I mean, they had the PS4, but the 3DS version was getting talked about so much. Like, I stood up and watched the Nintendo Direct for Dragon Quest 11. It was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. They was showing it in Japan. They were showing it here, and I was up for it. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, I want to know all this stuff, and it's kind of sad because I think Nintendo is thoughts of this game not coming to, and I can see for a business sense, it makes good sense for Nintendo and Square Enix to bring this game to Switch, because you get you get it on TV and you get it in portable mode. So I'm thinking, and the way that we seen. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Corey.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, depending on how well Octopath Traveler does, like they might put that 16-bit style on the Switch.
Yeah,
which is why it might be taking longer.
It would just make sense.
Yeah,
and maybe because now I'm thinking, this is probably the last year for 3DS, 2DS.
Well, they have games coming through 2019.
Yeah, but I think we're getting. This is just my big assumption. Nintendo, if not this year, next year, they have to be announcing something for their next actual handheld system. And if they get away from the handheld system, I personally would be sad about it, because I love having 2 Nintendo systems. I love having my weird and niche sometimes games on 3DS/2D on the DS systems, handheld systems. And with Switch, I play it on my TV and I play it in portable mode when I'm on the go waiting for somebody. I would just be sad that Nintendo would cut part of their big business from the handheld space and bet it on the Switch. Because the sales slowed down on Switch. 3DS would used to be a consistent, money maker for Nintendo. So, I I really wish I really wish that the 3DS version would come, because I am gonna get it on PS4 because I love the Dragon Quest series, but it is a day one purchase for me also for Switch, and if they can add that 3DS mode to it, like the switching of the graphics, that's more beneficial to me. I'm just sad that 3DS version is not coming here. Because everybody was thinking it, because I don't even think Japan don't even have the Switch version yet.
Yeah. I hope that, like, you know, Dragon Quest on the 3DS is a rare exception to, like, yeah, I want everything that was announced for 3DS the other day, like a couple weeks ago, to come to Switch. Like, I want that Luigi's Mansion game. I think Detective Pikachu would be awesome on Switch, but like Dragon Quest is like, it's been so associated with DS and 3DS the last decade or so that like it just feels weird that it's not coming on 3DS. Like, it just feels weird that that game is not coming on 3DS. Just because, like, you know, what, 4, 5, and 6 were released. No, 4, 5, 6, 9 were released on DS. Yes. And then 10, and then the remakes of 7 and 8 were released on 3DS, right?
Yes.
And then 11 now. So, like, I don't know, man. It just feels weird.
Actually, 9 was the last one for DS.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Quest X is the MMO game that only came to Wii U in Japan and PS4. They never came here.
Right. Okay. I knew it was something like that. I couldn't remember which one was the MMO, but yeah, it feels weird, and that cool, like the cool direction they were going with the 3DS version. I hope that they make that jump to Switch with that version, because that's the version I want to play, is that pixelated version.
Yes.
So I guess we'll see. But that's kind of it for news here. We hit a lot of the big things. We've got a few questions, but we're gonna save them for next week. I just want to thank everybody for look. It's been kind of like, as I've been just like prepping everything and going through things, and you know, our YouTube channel's been growing incrementally every week for a little bit. Like, I just want to thank everybody for listening and watching our stuff and being supporters of not just Pow Block, but Arsenal X and Nerds Gone Platinum, which those jerks, the download numbers for Pow Block and NGP are like neck and neck, man. They're like, we gotta,
we're getting. Don't worry, everybody. We're gonna bring you that good old Nintendo hit, the news, and that laughter and love that Nintendo provides. We're gonna get the numbers up. NGP, they're gonna continue doing their work for their PlayStation fan base. We're gonna work for our Nintendo fan base.
Yeah.
And for all you listeners in NGR, because like Nintendo could announce anything. We could leave 5 minutes after this, and Nintendo be like, "We're about to do a Nintendo Direct in the next 10 minutes." Me and Corey getting snacks and everything. We're back on the mic, and we would give it to y'all.
Yeah. I mean, I love NGR, and I love doing that show with them. But like, I love talk. To be fair, we never really talk a lot about Nintendo on there. You know, that's just the nature of the show, right? We just talk about everything or anything we want to, really.
Yes.
We started this show wanting to do Nintendo content, and that's what we've been doing. And like, Ed, I've gotten a lot of emails about, well, not a lot of emails, but a good chunk of emails asking us to do a Nintendo Let's Play show where we just talk about Nintendo games. And like, I don't know what to do with that yet, but like, we want to do Nintendo stuff because we love Nintendo, and like, we were huge supporters of the Wii U when nobody else was, and now that Switch is popular, it makes me excited to like everybody's sharing in our passion with us again, and it's like woo,
yay!
So, but yeah, I just kind of want to take these last couple of seconds to just thank everybody for supporting Nerds Gone Rogue as a whole unit and helping us grow and being just really a really awesome community, even if like, you know, the participating community is relatively small. It's just like, I mean, compared to other YouTube channels and other podcasts, you know, but it's an active community, especially lately. I don't know if you looked at any of the comments lately, Ed, but there's a lot going on on our YouTube channel with other things. So like, thank you guys. And yeah, if there's any other way you want to communicate with us or just having a good time, you know, we have a Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Nintendo Pow Block. You can tweet at us at NGR Pow Block. You can follow us on Instagram at Nintendo Pow Block. You can email the show at nintendopowblock@gmail.com. You can, you know, just have fun. Just be the best Nintendo fan you can be and just play those games. And yeah, just thanks for supporting NGR and everything. I don't know. I was going through a lot of stuff last night and I got kind of like, I can't believe like we're entering our kind of like third full year of this in a couple weeks, and it's just like it's exciting, you know. It's you know, I mean the third full year of NGR, I should say. We've been podcasting and doing stuff for a lot longer than that, but
yeah,
it's just exciting. So, but Ed, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at that retro code. Don't forget to send me those Arsenal X discussions and timestamps.
Hashtag also, pancakes.
Hashtag pancakes. And which I might have to get some Saturday, because Saturday our partner play. I'm so excited, dude. I've been thinking about our expansion pack discussion. I've been thinking about that question. That we talked about. But you guys can also hear my podcast Optional Opinion on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, TuneIn, and other podcast apps. New episodes will be dropping like very soon, so you guys will be able to check that out. And yeah, find me there. Yeah. And also, everybody, if you haven't checked out X to Jump podcast, do check them out. They're some of my friends' PlayStation podcasts. I've been helping them co-host at times when one of their members weren't able to host. So check out the latest episode. I am on it. Actually, last week's episode, you guys can check that out. Had a good discussion with my good friend Ryder Sweat. So yeah,
nice. Yeah, you can follow me at Corey and HD on Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on a plethora of other shows here on NGR Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube page, even if you're an audio listener and you just, even if you don't watch our content, the subscriptions help. It makes us all feel better. Yeah, to be honest with you.
Keep up with the gaming news through us.
Yeah. Check out Pod and Play. This week's episode. Last week's episode was Horizon, the Frozen Wilds, and this week's episode, what is this week's episode? Oh, The Order 1886, where Ed and I kind of talk about the game and how there's a lot of good ideas, and we kind of hope that there's a sequel, even though this game wasn't as good as it probably could have been.
Yes.
So check out Squad Goals, our co-op playlists, our Sea of Thieves event. The last day was today, so there's a lot of Sea of Thieves content up, at least 4 hours of it somewhere on the YouTube page if you're interested in Sea of Thieves. Friday, Fortnite, there's a lot of Fortnite content up. There's 2 episodes of our Halo playthrough up. So yeah, I think we're going to start our next Squad Goals playthrough soon. A lot of people want Halo 3. I don't know what we're doing yet, so stay tuned for that. Yeah.
You get more of me in a couple of weeks, cause yeah. Trust me, I cannot wait for that free Saturday to do squad goals.
Oh man. Let's see. There's something else. Check out Minus World, where we talk about Portal. Check out just check out everything. It's a good time. Check out the website ngrradio.com. Kind of redid some of the menus there, so all of our shows and Let's Plays are easier to find. Check out the writings of everyone except me, because I can't seem to get the time to just throw them up and do them myself.
And everybody, I'm sorry, Corey, to interrupt.
Nope.
The moment is back at skirmishfrogs.com, so you guys can check up and read about that. I just did the latest blog about ghouls and ghosts for the Sega Genesis, so you guys can get that read at skirmishfrogs.com.
Nice. I think that's all the plugs we have for you today, even though that's a lot and you're probably not listening anymore. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and until next week, we love you.
Bye, everybody. Woohoo!